Yes, yes, boys! We are back. City in the Club World Cup. Here we go. They're doing the strange in-player one-on-one intros at the moment, which is what it is, I guess. It's very NBA of them, I would say. Anyway, what's up, chat? I see all things football, as always. My guy, he's here nice and early. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Very interesting lineup today. My prediction from earlier was almost bang on. Pep said 10 changes, and he went with 11 changes, so he lied to us. I missed on Ederson. I also missed on Akanji for Diaz. Everyone else was correct. Everyone else was correct, though. Which is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. I'm interested to see if we run a back three, which potentially is what we could see. Ortega in goal. And then I would think Akanji is maybe the right-sided of the back three. And then Kusanov is in the middle. And Gavardiol is the left center back, potentially. That's my guess. And then you got Ait-Nouri and Nunez as wingbacks. Maybe that's what we're doing. But Nunez could also be the left winger because we have seen him there before during the season. So I don't know. I like that these games are free on DAZN. Very cool. I had never even heard of DAZN or knew that that's what it was called. I thought it was DAZN. But DAZN, apparently, is what it's called. It's pretty cool. Crowd looks a bit sparse, I can't lie, but it is 9 p.m. on a work night, so I would imagine not a ton of people are going to be attending this game. It looks sparse, for sure. If this was yesterday, would be better packed, I would say, but what are you going to do? This is how World Cup games always are in the knockouts. The games that have weird kickoff times have poor attendance. When we get to the knockouts, I do expect to see pretty big-time crowds, I think, for sure. The games will be more nighttime games, typically, I guess. I mean, what do I know? These player intros are long, too. I don't know if this is the move. Especially because in the NBA, it's only 5 on each team they announce. So it's like quick, you know? This is 11 each side. It just takes forever. I mean, if you do it like before the game starts, I guess there's no harm, no foul type deal. But, man. No Oscar Bob. That's the other one I missed. I had started Oscar Bob, which is disappointing. I was really excited to watch a full match of Oscar Bob. And we do not get to see that. So that is disappointing to me. Rather disappointing. But what are you going to do? It's just a Club World Cup group stage, you know? Hopefully we fly through this game. Fly through the game, get a quick, nice and easy 5-0 driller. The way they're showing it, they have Echeverri at left wing, Bernardo right wing. In the little team preview. Nunez in the midfield as well. Akanji right back. I'm going to guess that's not how we run things. I would be surprised. I would be more likely... Did we bring any of our academy goalkeepers? No. Just the 3. There's almost no academy players at all, actually. Almost 0 academy players whatsoever. There's 27 total, and like the actual only academy players are Nico O'Reilly and Rico Lewis, if you even count Rico Lewis as an academy player. The third keeper is that Bettinelli guy that we signed from Chelsea, yeah, on a free or whatever. They're pumping the music. Nice. We are 1 minute away from kickoff. W's in the chat, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Very exciting stuff. I want to make sure I have no spoilers on. I don't want that. No spoilers, please. Oh, man. Other things going on, notably the NBA Finals, if you guys care about that, is going on at the moment. Obviously, I used to be a very big basketball guy. If you guys know my background at all, basketball was #1 in my heart for the longest time, but no more. No more. Not watching the NBA Finals. Game 7. Rather watch Man City play a team from Qatar, obviously, of course. Come on, let's get this game going, guys. It is 9 o'clock. I'm ready for the start of the game. No more ads. Here we go. We're doing it on our huddle that we typically do. My country, USA, wins against Haiti in the Gold Cup. Cool. Not that that really matters, but hey. Would rather win than not. Oh, they got a countdown going for us. Gotta make sure I time my... Here we go. We're underway. First Man City watch-along I've done in bare time, it feels like. Well, we love ads, said no one ever. All Things Football. Do you have YouTube Premium? Or do you watch the ads? Because I have YouTube Premium. Because I hate ads that much. YouTube Premium is sick. I'm not going to lie. It's one of the best things I've ever purchased. I love YouTube Premium. Obviously, it was better when I could use like ad blocker, but I'm a big fan of YouTube Premium. Messi cooking at his old age. Did I see the free kick? I saw it live. Saw it live. Was freaking out. Was awesome. Inter Miami, man. Inter Miami are like 4 hours from where I live, too. But I'm not driving that far to go see Messi. And it's very expensive. Tickets are hundreds of dollars to go see Messi play. Ball in behind to Ait Nouri. Very advanced. First touches on the ball as a Man City player here. Debut. Kusanov is, it looks like a back three with wingbacks, boys. What I had predicted. Back three with wingbacks is how I'm looking at it. Akanji in the middle. Gavardiol to his left, and Kusanov is the right-sided center back. That's how it looks. At least in possession. Echeverry also getting his first start for City, which is pretty sweet. Nice to see. All right, we're 2 minutes in. I would have loved a goal by now, guys. Maybe I'm a little impatient, but it is what it is. Just because we got one in the second minute last time out. Nico G on the ball, loses the ball. Ball in behind. He's got to be well offside, but Ortega does well. Yeah, way offside, so irrelevant. But if the cards are played correctly, we'll be playing the favorite Spanish club again in the round of 16. Oh, if we win the group and if they come in second, yeah, we got Real Madrid, boys. Real Madrid, which would be terrible. Would much rather just not play them. I can't stand them. I think we would beat them because I don't think they're that good at the moment. Yeah, Real Madrid, man. Real Madrid. I watched them today a little bit. They played Pachuca, and obviously they won, even though they were with a man down. But They're missing, what's his name? Mbappe's not playing either. So here's Bernardo on the ball, our new captain. Skips inside. Handball, accidental. No big deal. And I might have to go back to the glasses, guys. My eyes, they're killing me. Yeah, that's a handball. I have them right here. My blue light glasses. I call them Blu-ray glasses. They help me considerably with like the glare on the screen, but I'll try to go without them for a while. See if I do okay. Al Ain go long. City clear nicely. Holland finally gets a touch. Loses possession. And City win it back. This has got to be Kusanov's first minutes in quite some time. Because he had that, allegedly had that clause where he couldn't play 10 games or we'd have to pay wherever we bought him from, Lens or whatever, like, I don't know, $5 more million or something. The worst that could happen is I go blind. That's true. That would be the worst. Ideally, that doesn't happen. It'd be hard for me to do watch-alongs if I go blind. So, that'd be difficult. Nice. Kusanov doing well. Wins a free kick for City. And we are quick the other way. I'm looking for more quick passing, fluid attacking football. I want sexy football. I'm not into this. The only thing that matters is the result. I want to see sexy football. Maybe that's a bit aggressive from me, but it's just the truth. It's just what I want. I want to see us playing like PSG. Here's a great question for chat. If you could sign one PSG player, who are you signing? Poor ball from Akanji, kicks it right out of bounds, you know. Typical Akanji. For me, if I'm signing any PSG player, it's either Doué or Kvaratskhelia. I'd probably do Doué just because of like the ceiling, but Kvaratskhelia, man, I love that guy. Ever since I figured out who Kvaratskhelia was like 5 years ago, I've wanted City to sign him. Ever since I watched the first highlight reel of that guy. Man, Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, I guess the answer is Doué just because like Doué might become like Lamine Yamal good. Potentially. Kusanov fouled again. Jeez. Chill, people, chill. Yeah, Doué's only 19. Kvaratskhelia is not that old, but he's probably like 24. Ooh, Kusanov, poor ball. They are, of course, playing at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one of the nicest stadiums in the country. Tonight, that is where the SEC Championship takes place, if you guys were wondering, for football. It's where the Atlanta Falcons play. It's where Atlanta United plays their home games. It's a great stadium. I would love to go there. I have been to Atlanta, but not to this stadium. Aït-Nouri on the ball. Fouled, surely. Play on, says the ref. Aït-Nouri inside. Oh, has a great cutback. Echeverri! Just wide. Corner. Corner ball. Corner. Looks good. Looked good, Aït-Nouri there. Made a great cutback. Great cutback. Did you see where Juventus team was invited to the White House? Yes, bro. They looked so awkward. I don't know why they stood there for, like, the political discussion. They looked so uncomfortable. Like, I get teams go to the White House. It happens all the time. But, like, maybe if there's a serious thing to discuss, maybe be like, we'll bring you guys in after we do this. I don't know. Super awkward. I also thought it was funny. Tim Weah was like, I'm not into the politics. I want to play football. But, like, his dad is literally the president of a country. Holland, go! Ilkay Gundogan! Go! I mean, that was nuts. That was like a chip. Did he mean it, though? That's the question. Did he mean it? Is it a cross that just ends up in the net, or is he shooting? I think he's crossing. Let me see it again. Gundogan. Ooh, I don't know. Surely he is not shooting that. There's no way. If it's a cross, it's a horrendous cross. It's a horrendous cross. I don't know. I'm going to go with it was cross. It's a bad one. That's great. One 0 inside 10 minutes. Things you love to see, boys. Lovely. However, the goal scorer, Ilkay Gundogan, may be his final goal for City. You never know. Could be the final one we ever see for Silky Ilkay Gundogan. Should be potentially going to Turkey in the next month or so. My prediction is yes, he does go to Turkey. If anyone's wondering, I think yes. I think Turkey is on the cards for him. Every time I reset, it makes me think it's not. Every time I makes me think it's not intentional. I mean, rewatch it. Yeah, I think it was a cross. Surely it's a cross, right? If it's not, if he means it, it's sick. I just don't. There's no way, man. There's no way. He's on his left foot. You think he's gonna dink the keeper from like 15 yards? I don't know. I'd be impressed if it was a real one. Yeah, I got auto-corrected. Man, auto-correct's killing you, bro. Killing you. Oh, ball in. City, Echeverry. Back post, Haaland. Oh, almost. That's a foul. Close. Close one. Haaland destroyed the center back. Niang, I think it says. I don't know. I did also watch the Al Ain Juventus game, and I'm not going to lie, these guys are definitely worse than Wydad. These guys are not good. Question I've gotten mixed answers from. Will Ederson be our keeper next season? It's a great question. It's one that we all are wondering, I think. For me, at the moment, I'm leaning more towards yes, he stays and signs a 1-year extension. I don't think we'll go into the season with 3 goalies on 1 year left on their contract. Surely not. That's like malpractice. You can't do that. You have to get Ederson on an extension so you can either sell or just continue doing these 1-year extensions. So for me, I think we give him a nice pay bump and he stays 1 more year, and then maybe we sell next summer and Ortega leaves. And then Bettinelli can maybe just be like on a rolling 1-year contract if he's, the new Scott Carson. Here come Al Ain down the right-hand side. 2 on 6. Ball across goal. No one's there. Kusanov tries to clear it, but it's deflected off of himself. So at the moment, ATF, I am going with yes, Ederson will be our goalie next season. But that's like a 51%. for me. I could totally see him leaving after the Club World Cup. But there's just no links out there, man. I'm a sleuth. I'm monitoring the Twitter wavelengths all the time, and I see zero Ederson links anywhere. Other than, like, that, yes, he wants to go to Saudi. For me, I think if the Saudi offer comes in, he's going to accept it. City can't really hold him back because he's only got 1 year. Yes, if Saudi comes in, he's gone. I agree with that. If Saudi comes in, he's gone. However, if you're the Saudi league, you want names. Is Ederson really a big name? Like, he's a goalie. Why do you need good goalies? It's actually better if you have worse goalies because there's more goals then for your, Ronaldo and whoever else you sign. Like, worse goalies actually makes the league better because all these old men who don't have it in them anymore. Oh, City lose the ball. Shot. Wide. Oh. Chadley. Who was dispossessed? Was it Nico G? I can't tell, man. Yeah, I think it was Nico G. Dispossessed. And Ortega makes a great save. Good save, Ortega. Okay. Man, okay. That's Nasir Chadley, like the Belgian guy? Corner goes all the way through. Nothing there. City have a chance to break. Echeverri, surely that's a foul. Bernardo. And that was a foul. Bernardo loves going backwards. Man down. It's kind of Ederson or bust. There aren't many other keepers on the market that would accept a Saudi move. They've been rejecting left and right. It's true, I'm just thinking, like, from the Saudi League's perspective, they want big name people who draw, like, people to the league because of how big of a name they are. You just don't know if Ederson is, like, that big of a name because he's a goalie. Like, KDB obviously would make sense. KDB is a huge name. Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Teo Hernandez. Who are some other ones I've seen? Like Victor Osimhen. Big names there. Goal scorers. But, like, Vinny, they've tried to sign, obviously. You want to sign a goalie? Like, I don't know. Here's Ilkay's goal again. He looks so happy, man. Wow, look at Gundo. Big smiles. Love it. Love it. Let's fix my webcam here. It looks a little fuzzy. Let me do this. Is that better? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who's down? Injured, man. Marmouche is warming up. Foden's warming up. Is it Echeverri down? Because that would be just disappointing. I think he's all right. It was Echeverri. It was Echeverri. He's getting some testing done on his foot, maybe? He looks like he's all right. Yeah. All right, we're underway again. In the 18th minute here, Echeverri looks set to come back on, and he's back on. All right, perfect. No big deal. All right, here we go. Some slow build up from the back. Nunez, deep, kind of right wing back type deal. Question, how upset would you be if Oscar Bob ended up at Chelsea? Bro, don't even. I would be so upset. I would be more upset than, like, KDB leaving, to be honest. Is that crazy to say? Ball in behind for Haaland. No, for Nunez. Nunez, wow. Nunez, what you got on the right wing? Not a lot. Nothing. Nothing. Dude, Nunez has no, like, dribbling skills. What is he doing? I would be... If Bob leaves and goes to Chelsea, I would be so thoroughly disappointed. I would make, like, an emotional video, and I might be in tears. I love Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob is my favorite freaking player of all time. Not of all time, but I love Oscar Bob. Here's Bernardo. Bernardo. Spinning around. Out to Nunez. Crosses it in. No one's there. It's all right. I can't believe Oscar Bob didn't start this game tonight. I can't believe he didn't start this game, bro. It's so upsetting. I'm just pissed when I saw the lineup and there was no Oscar Bob. Like, dagger. He needs to come on at halftime. Or start the Juventus game. Yo, if he starts the Juventus game with me there, that will make up for him not starting tonight. That would make me so happy. Nori on the ball. Echeverri with a poor ball. Out for a City throw. I don't think he will. Yeah, I mean, I would be shocked if, like, we gave up on Oscar Bob already. I would be so shocked. There's no way we do that. Let's see. Nico. Out to Nori. Sends one in. Deflected and away for a throw. Here's another fantastic idea about rule changes I have. Because I have tons of rule changes, guys. The rules in European and all over the world soccer are bad. We need to change a whole lot of rules. A throw-in is dumb. It should just be a kick. Just kick it in. Then you can score off of those. Like, why do you have to throw it in? What's the point of a throw-in? It's so dumb. And people always say, that's how it was, when we started. Well, like, so what? Rules change. We can be like, guys, this rule was dumb. We now are 150 years later from when the sport was invented. We don't need to still throw the ball in. It's a dumb rule. Why not just be able to... It's a set piece every time the ball goes out. Oh! All the way through. Also, the time wasting is crazy. I hate the time wasting at all times. Like, they did a study, and the amount of actual time where the ball is in play in the field is like 50 minutes out of the 90. The rest of it, the ball is either out of bounds or like the keeper is waiting to kick it. How insane is that? They're like 40 minutes of the 90 are just nothing. We're just watching them stand there. That, like, when you think about it, that, like, infuriates me. And the reason is because of the running clock. If they just had a clock that was at 60 and counted down, there'd be no reason to time waste, and we would get the full 60 minutes of action. And games would still be about 2 hours because of, like, halftime and whatnot, and it would be fine. But that'll never happen. I know that'll never happen. I'm just saying. That's what I would change. Also, offsides. I hate offsides. You know how I feel about offsides, guys. Fun fact, in the original football rulebook, there was no keeper position. It was whoever was closest to goal. Yo, that's what we should do. That's sick, actually. That's a great rule. Get rid of keepers. Keepers are lame. More goals. Give me more goals. Let's go back to that. I like that much more. Yes. I didn't know that. That's sick. Whoever's closest can just be the keeper. That's crazy. Also, I think I would make it 9 outfield players instead of 10. Nunez! Oh my gosh, Nunez. Cross that goes almost all the way through. Really bad cross. I think I would go to 10v10 instead of 11 on 11. More goals. Nori! Oh, he fell down. Man, he was cooking for a second there. That was nice. Nori's skillful, man. Jeez. Let me see this again. Beats him one-on-one, and then he does some step overs, cuts inside, and then just falls down. Close. Oh, Nori, man. Gundo on the ball. Sometimes when you get close-ups of the players, you see how tan they are because they've been on the beach, bro. Training down in Boca, down like 4 hours south of me. They're so tan, it's hilarious. Gundogan looks like a different race almost. He's so tan. Comparatively, like when you live in England and you get no sun and these guys are all pale. It's so funny. Ederson can basically be classed as an outfielder with his assist and coming out of his box. Dude, Ederson would be great, like, last player. Ooh, we got a foul. Dangerous area. Yellow card for Zabala. I don't know. But dangerous free kick potential here for City. Who is our free kick taker on the field? Maybe Bernardo or Gundo? Probably Gundo. Do you remember when Haaland took a free kick one time? It was like 2 seasons ago. Haaland took a free kick. It was disgusting. Ooh, let's get Echeverri on the free kick. Could be Echeverri. Nunez, another one that looks crazy tan at the moment. He literally looks like he's been in a tanning bed. It's hilarious. Alright, what have we got here? Bernardo, Echeverri, and Gundo are standing over the ball. I beg they let Echeverri take it. I beg. Let Echeverri take it, bro. Let me see what he's got. Does Echeverri have a nickname yet? I know how, like, Julian Alvarez was La Araña. Echeverri! Oh! Echeverri! Go! Free kick! The goalkeeper didn't even move! 2-0! Come on! Bro, we need an Echeverri nickname. What a banger free kick. The keeper didn't even move. One guy didn't even jump. Oh my gosh. The guy on the wall who didn't even barely jump is hilarious. You have to watch him like not move at all. Luke says, goal, 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 goal. Welcome to the stream, Luke. How you doing, my guy? Oh my gosh. Haaland steals the ball. Rounds the keeper. Shoots. And he misses. Haaland, what are you doing, bro? You gotta score. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, he takes it just wide, and it's such a bad shot. It's so bad. That was pitiful, guys. Pitiful, guys. Hilarious. Should be 3, but Holland just decided. I don't know what that was. He didn't even shoot. It might have been a cross. Holland, my guy. Why are you so bad? Yo, that Messi free kick was sick. Was sick. Nunez. Yo. My energy is up. I'm loving this. I love the Club World Cup. The more I think about it, I'm wondering if the keeper should have done better on that free kick. That was so bad. Ortega, what are you doing, bro? We didn't need that. He was way out of his box and just headed it out of bounds. Ederson boots that thing, man, or takes a touch. If Haaland goes 0 and doesn't score in these first 2 games, he's got to score in Orlando for me to see him in person. I can't believe you're watching this over Game 7 of the NBA Finals. My guy, I haven't watched any of the NBA Finals. All my attention is directed to this team right here. No, that's not true. I did watch some of the NBA Finals. I watched the first half of Game 6, but it was a blowout, so I was like, this is dumb. I'm done with this. All right. Let's keep it going, boys. Another goal. Get me to 4 by halftime. The crowd is going a little wild. I can hear it in my headphones here. They're screaming. I think they're saying Haaland's name. They're screaming Haaland's name, man. Wow. The support's crazy. America loves Manchester City. Ball in behind. Nori with a nice ball. Out for a corner. Nori has looked good, boys. Nori has looked impressive. Smiling as well. Big smiles. Oh, they're doing the wave. That's what they're doing. Crowd is actually filled out. Looks pretty good. Wonder what the attendance is. Bernardo! Oh, off the post! Over the bar. Nice ball in. Nice ball in. Bernardo sends it in, and it is Gavardiol who sends it right on to the far post. Deflects, and then Akanji and Kusanov both kind of collide, and the ball goes over the bar. It happens, boys. It happens. Nori again on the ball. Cooking again, Nori. Here comes Nori. Still Nori. This keeper we're up against ain't doing anything. Bro, he's not good. That's what I'm saying. You need bad keepers in the Saudi League for more goals. Ooh, nice ball. Ortega does well. Nicely done. Oh, we got an injured player for Al Ain. I don't know. I'm going to try and fix my webcam real quick again. I think it's blurry. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to disappear for a second. And then I'm going to do this. And we're good. There we go. Maybe it's just because it's dark in here. I don't know. I need better lighting set up, guys. I need to get to the point where I can have memberships and people donate me money so I can buy stuff. Because I don't have any money to buy stuff at the moment. People can be members of my channel and I'll improve the quality of everything. I'll buy all the lighting you guys could imagine. You'll love it. It'll be great. I'll take no money for myself. It'll all go back into the YouTube channel. I get 100 people to donate $1 and I'll be good. Alain putting the pressure on. Nunez doing all right. Bernardo, clever. Loses the ball. Oh. Ah. Ball goes out. Throw in. What 2 drinks are you cycling? Please tell me it's Perrier and water. Well, Luke, I have Maison Perrier. And I have a water in my Man City mug that has my name on it. It is just water. However, the Perrier is empty. But don't worry, I have a backup Perrier for the second half. That's how it normally works. Normally, these games are on in the morning for me, so I cycle between a water and a coffee. But it's evening, so I'm treating myself to some Perrier. Shocked not to see a coffee. See? All Things Football knows. He's an OG on this channel. That's why he's a mod. That's why he's got the little wrench next to his name. He knows me inside and out. My guy. ATF. Perrier is diabolical? Well, Luke, you're diabolical. How about that? How about that? It's fancy water for fancy people like myself. Bro, my other OG mod, Nippon, a poor guy is in India. Like, I don't know what time it is, but there's no way he's watching this game. Echeverry! Close. Close, close. It's got to be like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. or something for him. There's no way he's watching the game. Because I know if he was watching, he'd be in this chat. Gundogan down, injured. Could be cooked. Could be cooked. Never mind, he's good. He's all right. No problems. 35-year-olds just take time to get up, you know? They go down hard, those 35-year-olds. It's 7 a.m. in India? Dang, I was so off. I said 4 a.m. I was so wrong. According to a quick Google search. Good. This is a good mod right there. Correcting me when I'm wrong. I think if it's 7 a.m., he might come through for the second half. But it is Monday, so maybe he works. I don't know. But he did tell me he was gonna come. So if he doesn't, he's a liar. Oh, we got a referee view on the Gundogan injury. Bro, it looks like a fake injury. He looks fine. I don't know. Can't tell. I wonder what people are saying on Twitter. Wow, Tyrese Halliburton has a torn Achilles or something, according to my phone. That's crazy. And the Pacers are still winning. Makes me think he's not that good, to be honest, if they're winning without their best player. Here comes City again. Down the right-hand side. Nunez. Akanji. Bernardo. Cuts inside, as he always does. Sprays a ball across field to Ait Nori. If he picks up an injury, won't the turkey deal fall apart like Kovacic is injured? That's possible, yeah. It's a great point. I think he's okay, though. I don't know what he was doing. Nunez tries to keep it in. Does. Nunez has no bag. He cannot go by anyone. He's just pure, like, speed. He's got, like, no dribbling ability. Kusanov on the ball. Ooh, nice little flick from Nunez. Uh-oh. Alain are breaking. Here they come. Good. Gundogan wins it back. What a guy. Go. Space. Space. Nunez. To Bernardo. Right wing Bernardo. In behind to Nunez. Nothing. Nunez. My goodness, Nunez. What are you doing? Nunez fouls Qatari guy. No go there. No go. Five minutes till halftime. 5 minutes till halftime. Doing well, obviously. Alain go way long. City win it back. Nico G. Nope, that's Bernardo. But they look so similar. It's so hard to tell. Especially these numbers are not easy to see. Nice, Gavardio. Gundogan. Nice, quick. Holland. Back to Bernardo. Holland, ton of space. Shoots! Just wide. Took it with his right. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it for Holland there. Should have gone near post instead of far post, I believe. It was beautiful, though. That was sexy football. Good ball from Bernardo. Holland, I think you got to try to just go near post there. You didn't need to do that, my guy. Poor finish from you. What are the Twitter people saying, guys? I'm checking here. Nothing. Nothing, really. Nothing interesting. Wow. Alain kick it out of play. They're not good, guys. They're not very good. Not impressive. Bernardo, back to Ortega. Bernardo's got to have like 6 passes back to the keeper at this point already. Which is just crazy, but not surprising. That's what I need. Bernardo back passes to keeper. If it gets to a point where he's doing it consistently during the Prem, I'll bring that counter out for games. Bernardo back passes. So we can count them. Ooh. Good ball from Gundo, but Echeverri not quite there. City win it back high up the pitch. Player down. Player down. Traore. No idea who that is. But Buddy's injured. All right. We've resumed play. Guy was faking, of course. Alright, Nori. Akanji. The pass update at the moment. City of 303. Alain 77. I thought we might have more, and I thought they might have less, to be honest. It's been all City. I wonder what possession is like. Got to be like 80%. It's got to be 80%. Here come Alain. Ooh, nicely done. Foul from Echeverri. Yellow, maybe? Nunez. Nope, Kusanov. My eyes, man. Can't tell who's who. Nice. Aït-Nouri, well done. Aït-Nouri has been impressive, boys. I'm a Aït-Nouri fan so far. I have enjoyed him at left back, for sure. He's been pretty good. Here we go. Nice. City moving with the ball. Here we go. Slowing it down, unfortunately. Oh, man, had a chance to go out for, a nice quick attack there, but not to be. Holland! No. 45 minutes is up. Just moments left. 3 minutes of added time. Excuse me. 3 minutes of added time. Kusanov sends a ball across. No one is there. But it is headed out for a City corner. Corner kick for City. 3 minutes of added time. Gundogan, ready to take the corner. Here we go. We have a chance here. Keeper's not very good on these corners. Come on, guys. Just go. Take the corner. Jeez. Ball in. Oh, Kanji's thrown down. That was kind of strange. Aït-Nouri with probably a yellow there. I don't know. Kanji might have been thrown down, guys. It could have been a penalty there. Could be a penalty. He's getting pulled, man. Looks like a pen to me. And then Aït-Nouri takes out the man, gets a yellow. By the way, is the news of the reason he didn't play due to the clause with RC Lens true? As far as I know, I think it is true. I don't think I've been seeing confirmation on that, but I do think it's true. Yes. I do think it's true. Going to the VAR. Gonna take a look. You know what happens when they go to the VAR. Normally, they switch it. But he's got his hand on the back of his jersey. He's holding him. He's pulling him. He has both hands on him. And he yanks him down. Surely pen, right? I don't know, actually. I think Akanji kind of flops, guys. Oh, he's going to do it audio. Penalty! Yo, I love the refs announcing what it is. It's great. They need to bring that in the Prem. It's so much better. He's like, after review, he holds him. Penalty! Here comes a Holland pen, I hope. Holland pen. Let's see what we got. Holland in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 has made 4. Missed 2 of his last 6. Not very good. Holland scores 3-0. Come on. Going into halftime, 3-0 up. Let's get 4 more in the second half. Come on, boys. W. Love it. Ooh, it's a good pen from Holland. He waits until the keeper moves and then goes the other way. Nice. Stutter steps. Beautiful pen. Good stuff, Erling. All right, that's got to be halftime. It's Holland's 32nd goal of the year. Even though this is like a new season, I don't really know why they do that, but whatever. Does that mean that Nori does not have a yellow now? Does that go away? How does that work? Should go away, because technically that didn't happen. Halftime, 3-0. Gundogan with the chip cross type deal. Echeverry with a banger free kick. And Holland with a pen. I forgot to turn off notifications, so the Man City app told me he scored 10 seconds early. L. That's an L, man. That's a big L. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. All right, let's check some stats here. I also want to see what the score of the Pacers game is, just because it is the NBA Finals. It is the NBA Finals, you know. Game 7. Like I could watch that at halftime, but I'm gonna check the stats first. So we see what's going on. Stats. 3-0, obviously. Stats. They're all City. All City. All the momentum chart going City's way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, guys. Chill with the audio here. I don't want any audio now. Get off of this. My NBA thing started going. Can't have that. All right, I'll go back. My bad. My bad. If we go to stats, City have 75% possession to their 25. Again, not surprising in the slightest. You know, it's very obvious what's going on there. 8 shots, 3 on target, 3 goals, 3 big chances, 2 big chances missed. Basically nothing for them. They had this shot that I don't... Oh, yeah, that was the one Ortega made a kind of nice save on. XG from open play. Not super high, but again, Echeverry's XG was probably low. 0.07, look at that. Holland's was high, and then Gundogan probably had a low one as well. Yeah, 0.1. Nice, good things, good things. 331 passes to 112. 200 in the opposition half compared to their 18. I mean, it's, guys, there's not a whole lot to discuss, really. Like, Alain is not good. Alain is not good. But we could look at the groups, take a look and see how things are shaking out at least. From Group A, it's a tight one. Looks like Palmeiras and Inter Miami are going to advance. I think Inter and Palmeiras play, though. So I guess Palmeiras could blow out Miami, and then Porto could beat Al Ahly and go through on goal difference, I guess. But how about that, man? Inter Miami potentially going through in a group with Porto. It's pretty good. Pretty impressive stuff for Messi carrying them. Botafogo might win the group here against PSG and Atletico Madrid. One of those guys is getting grouped. That is insane. That is nuts. That is wild. I mean, I guess Atletico and Botafogo play, I think, next. So Atletico could put it to them, and then them and PSG could go through. But it looks like Botafogo are going through at the moment, which is pretty impressive. Bayern obviously going to go through. Benfica look likely to go through. Goal difference is heavy there. But do Boca play Auckland? You know, they could win by 100. So, and Bayern and Benfica play, so Bayern could win that. It's not quite over just yet for Boca. Flamengo might go through first against Chelsea there. If PSG get grouped, I know, man, that would be nuts. PSG getting grouped would be crazy. Chelsea as well. Chelsea might get grouped if they lose to whoever the heck Esperance is. Never heard of them, but they probably will do all right. Flamengo. These South American teams have been so impressive. River Plate in first, Inter in second, and they play each other to top the group. Would expect if you get a draw, they're both probably going to go through, unless Monterrey smoke Uraro Red Diamonds. I don't know. Remains to be seen. Group F, Fluminense and Dortmund look likely to go through. Mamelodi Sundowns, though, right there. They could beat Fluminense, I guess, technically. Dortmund probably certain to go through. They're going to beat Ulsan, who have no points. Group D, Man City's group. Juventus and City both tied at 6 at the moment. A win, obviously, incoming for City tonight. 3-0 at the moment. Maybe if we could get it up to... We need 3 more goals to tie us on goal differential. I wonder if it would be like goals against as the next tiebreaker. I don't know what it is if we're both on +8 and we both end up on 7 points. Who tops the group? Who knows? Uncertain how the tiebreakers work there, but more goals obviously is good for City. And then down here we have Madrid on 4 points, Salzburg on 4 points as well. With them playing each other, you would imagine Madrid win, and then potentially Al Hilal beating Pachuca would put them past Salzburg. Could happen. Interesting stuff. I will say I have really enjoyed watching the Club World Cup. It's been very fun for me, at least, watching it. I've watched a ton of games. I've tried to watch as many as I could. It's a little bit hard sometimes, but what group are we in, by the way? Are we in Group F or G? I think we're in G. Group G. Where's 1G? 1G goes over here. What group are we in? Crap. We're in Group G. And we're going to play H, I think. Group G. 2H. So we could get Salzburg, Madrid, or Al Hilal here. Not bad. That's just not... There's worse, outcomes. Madrid would not be ideal. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4 more games following the group stage. And then we will be crowned Club World Cup champions, hopefully. With that being said, that's basically all the stats to go over in the groups. I am going to run to the restroom, refill my water, and I'll be right back for the second. Yo! Back. We are back. Minutes away from kickoff, I think. Does it say? Oh, I forgot my water. That's terrible. That's tragic. I have to suffice with this. Okay. There we go. We are minutes away. They said right as soon as we're back from the break, we'll be back on. Yo, ATF, did you see the news about John Stones today? Or maybe it was yesterday? He wants to stay. I don't understand. Like, bro, you can't stay. You're not going to play. You're always injured. What do you mean you want to stay? Like, I mean, I guess I like that you want to stay, but, like, bro, you're injured at all times. I don't know that I trust you. I mean, I know I don't trust you. That's a fact. I don't trust you, John Stones. You break my heart too many times. I think it can't, it's not going to happen, you know? I don't know. Back after my snack refill. Yo, I was just talking to myself about John Stones. I can't believe he decides, like, he wants to stay, man. I just think it's weird. Like, I don't know. What if I should go live on TikTok? Is that like a thing? Do people do that? I mean, I know people do that, but I'm thinking, like, wonder if I would get good numbers on there or not. I'm up to 1476 on TikTok, which is pretty cool. I get way more people on those stuff than any of the YouTube stuff I do, which is fine, no big deal. I get people who, like, DM me on TikTok, so that's kind of cool. So ATF, if you're down and you want to ever, hit me with a question, just DM me on TikTok or Twitter. That's fine too. Stones has made a glass if he plays more than like 2 games a week. His legs give out like seen against Madrid. TikTok live sucks. Yeah, I've not seen anybody do like this content on TikTok, but I don't know if people do watch-alongs on TikTok, but I've seen some people play like FIFA on TikTok. Back in my day, maybe I would have done that back when I was streaming on Twitch when I did FIFA. But no more. No more FIFA for me. I don't even have Xbox Live anymore. Too much money. And I don't have time. Man, my allergies killing me though. Are we getting any subs? That's the question. I would love to know if we're getting subs. I'm going to go with probably not because we didn't in the first game. Actually, just kidding. We are definitely getting subs. I can see Foden on the pitch. Bro, if Oscar Bob doesn't get on, I'm going to be pissed. I see Holland Ortega. Ooh. Most people watch YouTube to watch more long form, like watch longs. True, yeah, for sure. People like the short form too because like I said, I'm on 1,500 almost on the short form stuff, and here I'm at like just under 200. And I didn't even want to do a TikTok because I'd never had TikTok before, but my wife does like Instagram and TikTok stuff, and she said you have to do TikTok, you have to do a TikTok, it'll do well, and I was like sure, whatever, and it did. So props to Mrs. Ryjack 97. Yeah. Second half is underway. Here we go. Start my clock. What are the subs we made? Just Foden I see at the moment. Foden is on for Echeverry. No, man. That's disappointing. I guess that injury is what did it for him. Took him out. Nico G has not been overly impressive, I would say. That's one slight downside. He was dispossessed for one of Alain's chances. But he's also not had the ball very much. It's really been the center backs skipping past Nico G, to be honest. I would be surprised if he had like one of the higher amount of touches in half. Oh, Aït-Nouri, skill. Crosses it in. Oh, nice ball. If half the fan base don't get wiped out with all the potential bans, then it's better to get views and all. Yeah, true. That's a good point. I did that one time think, like, what's the point? The TikTok is going to get banned, but I guess it doesn't. I guess it stays. So. Offsides, no big deal. We play quick. Very, very quickly. It's weird though, like, do we go for the goals or do we want to actually finish second in this group because second might be better? I don't know. I just feel like the likelihood though is that Madrid are going to win their group, so we should want to win our group, I think. Juventus look good though. We might struggle against them on Thursday. Might be tough. But with my presence there and my vocal voice, I think that'll pull us through probably, most likely. Gavardiol sprays one out to Nunez. What a ball. What a ball. Nunez tries to nutmeg someone, but does not. Nunez is like not shifty at all. I don't know that I ever noticed it before. Nunez on the ball again. Nothing. They're sitting so deep. So deep. I hope we see Cherokee as well. Sometime soon would be nice. I'm done with these starting lineups here. I'm ready for subs. I want to see the new toys. You know? Husanov sprays a ball out to Aït-Nouri. Yo, Aït-Nouri cooks again! Oh! Aït-Nouri's something else, man. This guy's good. Nice. Yasko wins a corner. I'm a big Aït-Nouri guy. I have decided based on these like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 50 minutes. I'm an Aït-Nouri guy. For sure. For sure. I am an Aït-Nouri guy. Who's taking the corner? Gundo. Oh, my hat, man. It's bugging me. There we go. Bernardo's pissed. Gundo takes the corner. Sends it in. Far post. Headed away. Another corner. Another corner. I think Foden taking it. Yep, Foden's taking it. Sends it in. Far post. Keeper punches. Foul. Whatever. Bunch of nonsense. Here come Alain. Could have something, maybe. Nothing really. Ortega. Hey, Ortega. Close one there, buddy. Nice. Kusanov, well done. I'm hoping Madrid's interest in Kanate means they're giving up on Rodri. I'm imagining they get Kanate on a free. And then the next summer, maybe they get Saliba on a free. And that rebuilds their center backs for the next, 8 years or whatever. But I would be surprised on the Rodri thing. I am almost certain Rodri's getting a contract extension that's going to put him oh, big foul. Nori. Oh, he got the ball, ref. Yeah, I don't think Rodri's going to go to Madrid, man. I think he's too appreciative of what City have done for him, letting him win the Ballon d'Or, you know? I don't think he'd do that. I don't think he'd leave. Ortega quick off his line. Very nice. Here comes Foden. Foden. Nice ball into Nunez. Nothing really there. Bernardo out to Nunez. Nunez sends the ball in. Nothing. Ooh, Alain with some skill. Madrid's been linked to almost all our players, hoping we were found guilty of the 115 in case they get a cakewalk of all the players. That's a great point. I didn't think of that at all. How dumb is the 115, man? I wish we just hear the result already. I don't even care if we're guilty or not guilty. I mean, I do. Obviously I do. But I just want to know. I'd like it to be over so we can move on. Even though no matter what happens, if we are found not guilty or guilty, people are going to say we cheated either way. So, whatever. F those people. F them. But I do say all the signings make me feel encouraged. I feel like they wouldn't be signing all these players if they thought they were going to be guilty. Probably. Maybe they don't care because they have so much money, the owners, that it doesn't really matter to them. But I'm really hoping for a different second half than we had previously. The last game was dead second half. Nothing at all happened. It was really boring. Oh, Nori, man. Yo, I'm going Nori man of the match so far. I think he's been the best player, to be honest. He is some player. The way he just like has control on the ball is really impressive. Gundo sends it in. Header! No. Headed away. Ortega way off his line. Nice. I feel like Nori would take a really good corner. Here comes Foden. We're at a walking pace. Come on, guys. Give me something to cheer for. Ooh. Yo, Nori again making some silky moves. Not quite. Couldn't quite get there on that one. Yo, it's getting late for me. I can't imagine the people over in the UK. Those guys watching. Those guys are probably gassed. City win the ball back again. Possession again is got to be nearing 80%. Not a whole lot going on. It's very slow paced here. Come on, guys. They need something. Nori. Ooh, Foden with some skill. Nice. A lot of pass around the back. Is how it's going so far. Bernardo. Hey. Poor ball there. Nippon says, yo, man, we were wondering if you were going to make it in the stream or not. We were talking about you like, I don't know, an hour ago maybe? Welcome, though. Big foul, Kusanov. I am 60 minutes late. Sorry for that. Hey, man. That is outrageous from you. You are not forgiven. Not forgiven at all. No big deal. No big deal. Yellow card for Kusanov. Major collision. Hope you are well, Nippon. I hope you're doing good. Everything's good with you. Life, the family, all of that. Balling behind to Holland. Nope. Not quite. Not quite from Foden. Nice. City win the ball back. Slowly. Close. Close. Rodri's putting on his top. Looks like he's coming in the game for 30 minutes here. Something you love to see, of course. Rodri minutes. City win it back again. I hope he takes out Gundogan and we play Nico G a bit more advanced. I'd be happy to see that. For sure. To see Nico G and Rodri play together. If we can get that. Someone else is warming up. Can't tell, to be honest, who it is. It's peachy, but I'm happy. City signed my favorite player, Cherokee. W. Hopefully we see him in the next, 20 minutes or so. Hope he gets subbed on. Can get a goal. It wasn't his best game. First game out the other day, but it's all right. No big deal. Whew. Very slow, guys. Akanji, nice. Ugundo, ball over the top. Nunez! Oh! Would have been remarkable. Nunez keeps it on his chest, on then his head, and then his head again. Turns the corner, shoots, and it's 2 feet wide. Oscar Bob is coming on, boys. Kusanov off, Rodri on, someone else is off. I'm going to guess it is... I don't know. Who's coming on for Bob? Holland, maybe? Who came off? Nunez is so good. He came off the bench against Spain. Almost got France back in it. We know what he's capable of. Yeah, facts. Rodri is on. Nico G is off, maybe? As well? It's unfortunate. Yep. It's unfortunate. I was hoping it was not Nico G coming off so we could see him and Rodri together, but alas, no. Oscar Bob on the ball. Let's go. Been asking for this for bare time. Look at him go. Look at him cook, boys. Well, that ball control on Oscar Bob is nuts. So now we're going to switch back to a back two, excuse me, and a back four with Gavardiol and Akanji as the center backs. Nunez at right back, Aïnouri left back, and then a midfield three of Rodri, Bernardo, and Foden. Bob out on the right, Holland through the middle, and Gundogan the left wing, I guess. That's not right. Who's the left wing? There's going to be just no left wing, I guess. I don't know. They're going to pack the midfield. I've been cooking. What do you think of Oscar Bob as false nine? Doku on the left, Savinho on the right. Any formation that has Oscar Bob in it, I approve. I approve of Oscar Bob playing minutes because he's the best player we have. Not really, but I love that guy. Oscar Bob false nine, though, I would do that. I would try it. Why not? Foden sends one in. Holland could be there. Shoots. Saved. Could have been Holland's 300th career goal, but he missed. It's a great ball. What a save. Actually, crazy save. Crazy save. We have 25-ish minutes left. I'm calling it. Oscar Bob will score. He will score. 100%. Nunez. Nunez again. City throw, I think. Yeah, City throw. What's wrong with Holland today? He's missed like 4 chances. Bro, Holland is like half participating, I feel like. Holland is not 100% into this game. That's my guess. He's waiting for the knockouts. Big foul at Kanji. The keeper did something. He must have read my comment. I know, that save was good, right? It's a really good save. Oh, we got the ref cam. Oh, I thought it was on the Holland chance. Never mind. Nice. Had a moment there. Just poor control. Here come Alain. They have 5 guys forward. Cross comes in. Back post. Nothing there. Nothing there. Rodri. So nice to see Rodri playing again, isn't it, boys? So nice. Makes you think of the good old times when we were sick and we're winning games every week. We were winning 2 games a week. It was awesome. He has been missed. So bad, bro. So badly missed. You're right. Alain doing nice here, playing through the back. Silky. City also not really pressing too much. What a header, Ainori. Rodri is the daddy of this team. I guess so. I would say Gundo technically is, because he's like 40 years old. I agree, Ortega lets me down every chance he gets. Only save against Sun is the only highlight. The save against Sun is the only highlight I remember. What a save, though. That won us the league. Give him a statue for the save. Not really. He doesn't deserve a statue. I do think Rodri might need a statue sometime, though. As our first and only Ballon d'Or winner, I think Rodri deserves a statue for that. KDB, of course, a statue. Gundogan's like a tough one. Does he need a statue? I don't know. Probably not. Captain of the treble team, though. Maybe that's enough just in itself to get a statue. I don't know. Foden could get one if he keeps on this pace. Bob, 100% will get one. Ainori dispossessed. Nice. Foul. Oh, here comes City. Bernardo does well. Out to Gundo. Cuts inside. Akanji. Poor ball from Rodri. Nunez. Oscar Bob on the ball. Things you love to see. I think we should sell Ortega. Sign Michael Cooper from Sheffield. I've never heard of him in my life. He's 25. Homegrown. 45% clean sheets. 70% pass accuracy. And 300 long balls accurate. Bro. I'm down. I think wasting a non-homegrown spot on a backup keeper is probably not the move. So, homegrown backup goalie, I think I support. Yes, fully support that. Here come Alain down the right-hand side, running at Gavardiol. He could score! Chadley shoots it 25 yards over the bar. No offense to Rodri, but if he won, KDB definitely deserved the Ballon d'Or. And probably would have it if Belgium didn't suck. That's probably true. If Belgium were any bit better and could have done well in like a World Cup when KDB was balling, he might have had a Ballon d'Or. I would have loved KDB getting a Ballon d'Or, man. If we had won the Champions League maybe a bit earlier, like against Chelsea that one time. I don't know. Maybe Sterling had a shout for Ballon d'Or that year. If that was the year he was like had like 60 goal and assists or something. Oh, big subs. Ryan Cherky coming on. Tijani Reinders coming on. Get Gundogan off the pitch. Get Bernardo off the pitch. Out with the old, in with the new. And then we could possibly get Hakimi as a right back. It's almost impossible, but deep down, I want it. Nippon, my guy. While that is an amazing idea, you are correct. That is basically impossible. There is almost zero chance that we could get Hakimi. But if we did, it would be absolute scenes. Hakimi is potentially a top 5 player in the world at the moment. That's how good Hakimi is. Same for Nuno Mendes. He might be the best actual footballer in the entire world, Nuno Mendes. That guy is so good. That might be a crazy take to say, but like, I kind of back it. Nuno Mendes, best player in the world. He is so good. Alain are in behind, but Ortega, sweeper keeper, is there. Basically, PSG is what we want our team to be. Yes. Bro, PSG's so good. I loved watching them in Champions League. The Champions League final, I should have been live for it. It was so sick watching them demolish Inter. Here's Oscar Bob. Yes. Bro, Oscar, you got to be aggressive, man. Come on, Bob. Yes. Oscar Bob. Ball across. Ait Nori has been probably the best player on the pitch tonight. Gavardiol. Bro, you can shoot from there. Holland, header! Right at the keeper. 100%. I'm so upset with myself to sleep on Nuno Mendes for so long. We should have signed him last season instead of Ait Nori this season. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely better than Ait Nori. That'd have been great. We should have signed him like 4 years ago when PSG got him from wherever he came from in the Portuguese league. But City didn't want to spend like 40 million on him or something. Out wide to Bob. Bro, what are you doing? Gundo! Goal! Gundo! 2 for him. 4-0 on the night. Come on! Yeah, get him off the pitch. Get Cherky on. That was nice. That was nice. Who was that? Bernardo? Yeah, Bernardo does well. Cuts inside. Finds Gundo. Silky touch. Keeps it right at his feet. Well done, Bernardo. It's really bad defending from Alain, but nice goal. Nice goal. We defeated Inter in the final, then we passed the torch to PSG to dominate them. Facts. I said to take off Gundo, so he scored a brace. Yeah, Gundo heard me, bro. He scored the first goal, and I said, geez, that might be his last goal ever for City. But that one might be his last goal ever for City. And now he's going to get man of the match. Excuse me. Superior player of the match is what he's going to get. And it should be Ait Nori. Ait Nori's been the best player. Ooh, Ruben Diaz coming on the pitch for Gavardiol. Always good to see Gavardiol not have to play the full 90 minutes. Ruben Diaz comes on, gets the captain's armband. Cherky comes in for Bernardo, maybe? He looks like Bernardo went off the pitch. But Tijani did not come on. What's good? We scored and he was like, nah, never mind. Maybe? The Bernardo captaincy hate is stupid. He's the workhorse of our team. And even though I prefer Diaz, I see and respect the decision. Yeah, I kind of get it. If he's going to stay, like, He definitely should at least be part of the captaincy like group thing. And he's more senior than Diaz. And like we're not in the locker room with these guys. We don't know exactly, how it's said. So if Pep thinks he's captain material, I back it. I back Pep. Remember I said like weeks before the UCL about the Munich curse and PSG winning the UCL? I was correct. The curse is well and alive. I do remember that, yeah. That's facts. Well done. Cherokee. Let's see something special from Cherokee. Ryan to Ryan. Aitnori. Oh, almost a great ball in. Foden wins ball back. Rodri on the ball. Spray it out to Oscar Ben. Let Oscar cook. Oscar. Guys, the players just don't mess with Oscar Bob. Gundogan. Aitnori. Rodri. Blocked. We could have scored. Like 4 times we could have scored there. Oh, so close. Cherokee had done well, but just got dispossessed. Fingers crossed Arsenal never win the UCL because they would be out to get our fan base specifically for some reason. Bro, they'll never win the UCL with Arteta. There's no way. It's not a thing. Here comes Oscar Bob. Go at him. Foul. Dang. I know why, but I don't bottle everything. Exactly. Nice. Bro, Holland. Holland is there! Rodri, what are you doing? Holland's throwing his hands up like, brother, I'm open. I'm ready. I need my second goal. $13 to go. Not much time left. Oscar Bob on the ball again. Too calm. Too chill. We win the ball back. Cherokee. Let's get more Cherokee on the ball. Just want to see something get me out of my seat, please. Oh, Cherokee! Oh, he's cooking! Oh! Saucy. Cherokee again. That was nice. Should have scored maybe, but... Aitnori sends it in, back post. Oh, Bob. Back to Ortega. Guys, that was nice. I need a replay on that. He, like, shimmied his way through 2 guys. Out to Bob. Bro, Bob, you can't be afraid. Rodri sprays the ball across. Akanji out wide to Bob. Yes, go, go. That looked like a foul. The sentence sounded so sus. He shimmied his way through two guys. I almost said pause, but I was like, nah, they know what I meant. And then I realized I should have said pause. So, pause, my bad. Ten minutes to go. Here come Al Ain. 4-on-4. They have a chance. Out wide, inside, shoots, and it's 20 yards over the bar. Yo, these guys, how are they professional? They are not very good. Caught that too. My bad. It's on me, guys. Is the NBA Finals over? Did the Thunder win? I think they did. Maybe. It's 100-87 with a minute to go. Thunder are going to win the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. Good for them. Not my usual content, but I know I was a big basketball guy back in the day, guys. Huge basketball guy. Here come Al Ain again. Oh, nice ball. Nah, nothing. Ball across. Akanji does well. Foden. Under some pressure. Nothing. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I still think City are very susceptible to counters. Wydad and Al Ain can't finish their chances, but we're able to create them, and that's concerning. It's not a bad shout, Nipon. That's not a bad shout, my guy. Al Ain's finishing has been absolutely horrific. Horrific. Whenever I say horrific, I think of this guy I used to work for. He always would combine horrific and atrocious, and he said ferocious. He would say, that is ferocious, man. I was like, that is not a word. Oh, play the Bob. Jerky. So selfish. Oh, Cherky. Whoa. Cooking. Cherky. Cooking. Over to Bob. Shoot. Go. Oscar Bob. Yes. Oscar Bob, one to watch. Breakout season. Come on. That guy's so good. Told you guys. I told you guys. Oscar Bob. Look at this goal, man. Cuts inside. Near post. Keeper, no chance. Unreal finish. Bro, what a finish. That is a messy finish. Sick. That's an unreal finish. Near post is OP, guys, just like in FIFA. Near post, OP. 5-0. Holland and Sorloth and Bob and Nusa and Odegaard and Norway World Cup. Maybe. They're like atop their group right now. For They're top their group, bro. Bob is good, but I think you're glazing. I rate him, but he's not my top player. Bro, how am I glazing? I said he would get a statue at some point. That's not glazing. That's just predicting the future. All right, maybe it's a little glazing, but maybe it is some glazing. I don't care. Oscar Bob is that guy. If I get a jersey this year, I'm getting Bob on the back. I just wish he had a better number than like 52. They have that Naipan kid too. Dang, I didn't know he was from Norway. That's sick. Bro, Norway. Up the Norwegians. Up the Norway. Man, Oscar Bob. My eye, man. You guys can tell my eyes are going red. I'm dying. Cherokee with the Meg. That's a foul. Yeah, there we go. Well done, Cherokee. You can see the flicks and tricks with Cherokee, man. They're good. They're impressive stuff. Here comes Bob again. Ah, he's got decked. I think we need to go in for that Nusa. The guy is exactly what we need in a winger, and he knows how to score, unlike Daku. Bro, Daku... There's only 4 minutes left in this game. If there was more, I would go on my Daku rant. Holland! You guys know how I feel about Daku. That guy is something else. He's like a... He's just a super sub, man. That's all he is. You bring him on, he can do some like chaos, craziness, but there's no way that guy's a consistent starter on like a Premier League challenging title team. There's just no way. King Kev was restricted by a crappy Belgium team with Lakaka up front and his name Nemesis Gorta in goal. Else he would have won Ballon d'Or. Holland shouldn't have had that problem. Shouldn't have that problem. That's true, man. Norway need to do something in the World Cup next summer. And Holland has a big season. And he maybe is able to compete for Ballon d'Or. If he gets like 50 goals, all comps, and then also Norway go to like the quarters or something, might be something there. Might be. Maybe he even needs like the semis. The semis of the World Cup. That would be unreal for Norway. I mean, I want USA, obviously, to go far in the World Cup, which we just won't do because we're just not that good. But would love it. Goalie gives the ball away. Cherokee, my goodness. Cherokee! Goal number 6. That was saucy. Bro, he dummies the ball and Holland lays it off and he just right foots it in the bottom corner. That was nice. Also, Alain suck. 6-0. Dummies it, lays it off to Cherokee, and bottom corner. Woo! That was nice. That was nice. Cherokee debut goal. Not debut. Starting game goal. He technically did play last game. Actually, he started last game too, yeah, so. Nippon, you're out of it, man. Holland! Foden, my guy, you have to score. It's a tap-in, brother. Bro, how does Foden not score? Gundo assist, he is defo the superior player of the match. But the superior player of the match thing is hilarious. I love it. I've actually decided I am the superior Man City fan. The superior Man City streamer. Ryjack, superior streamer, watch along of all time. Nice, Cherokee. Hey! Bro, Cherokee is like saucy. That's the best way I can describe him. What a player. We have hit the 90 minutes. 3 minutes of added time. Give me another Bob goal. Bob! Foden! Ah. Nice. 2.5 minutes left. Here comes Foden. Out to Bob. Bro, Al Ain have stopped playing. Dude, they're just not playing. Like, what is happening? Everyone's looking at the ref. Bob goes down in the... I'm the superior Bob Glazer of the match. Oh, man. Bob's the best player on the pitch, man. He's so good. I'm out. I drank 2 of these during the game, guys. If Bob picks up another injury, I'll die of a heart attack on the spot. It's probably true. That's probably true, man. I was so devastated when I heard he broke his leg. I was devastated. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This guy was gonna get 20 G&A in the Prem. Because he was gonna be our right wing. He was gonna start right wing the whole season. What is that? Is it beer? It's not beer. It is Maison Perrier. It's just carbonated water. Fizzy water, as I call it. Very good. So good. Fancy water, I guess you could say. Nice. Aït-Nouri down the left-hand side. Back into Cherokee. Back to Aït-Nouri. I think he was offsides. Aït-Nouri, man. Aït-Nouri down the left into Cherokee. Cherokee goes right back to him, and he wanted it right back, but Aït-Nouri crosses. Holland! Ah, too hard at Gundo. Bob has not been the best player on the field. Maybe not on the field, but in our hearts. Best player. Ryjack's so happy about Bob goal, he's being fancy. Facts, yes. If you watch back my goal reactions, I'm way more excited for the Bob goal than any other goal. 3 minutes gone. Added time. That should be it. Blow the whistle, ref. He said no. There we go. In your heart, you mean. In my heart, fine. I was hoping it was you guys, too. Well done. 6 goals. Well done, Manchester City. Tied on goal difference with Juventus. Thursday. No watch along. I'll be there, boys. My first Man City game ever. In my heart, Gundo has been the best. Gundo was good. Gundo was good today. To be honest, most of the City players were good today. Because Alains are terrible. That's part of it. So what do we got for goal scorers? They spelled Gundogan wrong on the little thing. They put G-U-E. That's pitiful. Do a vlog. Vlog is incoming, Nipun. You are correct. I will be vlogging it. Bringing my wife to the game, and she's filming me. Against her wishes. Ilkay Dogan, who they spelled totally wrong. Superior player of the match. Guendogan. That is not how you spell his last name. Hilarious. Now. 6-0. City banger. Gundogan. Double. 2 goals and an assist. Echeverry. Banger free kick. Very cool to see. By Meta Ray-Bans and do a vlog. Oh, that's like the ones that have the camera in there. Bro. I don't have money for that. Are you kidding me? I'm not a full-time streamer yet. I need memberships and all that deal set up where people can buy me stuff. Is she a City fan? She is not a sports fan. She's going literally because I just asked her to. She's probably going to not have a good time. But I'll make sure she gets in the vlog a little bit, and I'll try to make sure she's cheered up. But I'll do my best to help her have a good time. Echeverry, banger free kick. Holland with a pen. Bob, best goal of the night. Obviously, Cherokee, banger goal as well. That's pretty much it, though, boys. Appreciate you watching with me. Nice 6-0, awesome win. I'll have a YouTube reaction out tomorrow to the game. Tomorrow evening, I'll probably go live. And I'll put my goal reactions out on TikTok as soon as I can edit them. But I'm going to bed now because I have work tomorrow. So, appreciate you. You boys are the best. I'll see you as soon as I'm back, which is tomorrow. So, big time.